action here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Shot! And there's the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Thomas has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick feed to Holloway. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Blues win the draw on their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Taken along the wall by Holloway. Great save by Saros. Moves the puck behind the net. And he feeds it down to O'Reilly. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Takes it at center. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Denies him!
Binnington's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Denies him! He got all of it! Scores! Right on the doorstep! He pounces on the rebound and puts it home!
Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James, and they don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries.
The Blues get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Quick shot! Glove save! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Blues have certainly come out with some jump here early in this one. Lots of shots, and they have the lead. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues now lead by 2. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Moves the puck. With the stop.
Saros doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
The Predators looking against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Hammers it! Makes the save! Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Puck moved over to Fowler. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Takes a shot. Stones him in front. The Blues look to start the transition game. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Fires it! Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Has won the draw inside his own end. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. Holla's got it in the defensive end. Passes it over. Makes the glove stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Nashville's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Denied by the puck stopper.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. The Predators win the draw. Face-off after the goalie covers up. Nashville's had the scoring opportunities, but they still trail here in the first. The Predators win that offensive zone face-off. Gets in front of it.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him.
Makes a move in front, and that ricochets off a twig in front. Parayko's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Nashville's got the puck against the boards. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Buchnevich has gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Moves it to Wood. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Forces the turnover. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Moves it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here's a shot and makes the save. Quick pass across to Yossi. The Predators play it along the wing. Steps in front of that one. Gets it to the other point. Denies him on the play. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. And it's kicked away. Scooped up along the wall by Buchnevich. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Change is coming up front as they send the puck in. He looks deep to Forsberg. Sends it in on the attack. Nashville's got it in their own zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Dishes it off. Gets a stick on it. And they continue to apply pressure here.
I love the calm and poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here. And it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Nashville's got the puck in the defensive end. The Predators are on the attack. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Mailloux. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Lehroux's got the puck in his own zone. The Blues gain control of it. Gains the zone on the left wing. Here's a shot. Textbook stop by Saros. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 2-0 is the score. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts him down.
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck.
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
The Predators still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. Nashville's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And the puck's knocked loose. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Suter's got it on the offensive end. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blues win the face-off. Fires one. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Across the line. Shot! Answers it with an even better save. Picked up along the wall by Neighbors. Moves the puck over to Parayko. The Blues take it along the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Holla. From the open ice, they gain the line. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Shea slugging the puck. From the neutral zone now. Takes a shot and stops that big bomb. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Shuts him down. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Shea.
The Predators are going to have to hit the reset button, James, if they want back in this one.
Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. The Predators have it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Drouin. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Comes up with the stop.
Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Nashville's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. The Predators win the draw here in their own end. Puck picked up by Wood. Nashville's on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blues are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Predators move it ahead. Slides it across. And there's a glove save on the play. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Yossi's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And sends it off course. Picked up along the boards by Wood. Slides it over to Holloway. And now he tries to get it across to Thomas. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
And now he moves it to Jost. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Denies him in close. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Predators are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Predators will play the puck from behind the net. Quick pass to Lheureux. Passes it over. Puck sent over to Toropchenko. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. Cut into the front of the net. Saros hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, St. Louis posting a 3-0 lead here in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Drouin. Here's a pass down low. Picked up by Wilsby.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Puts it on net. Turns it away. Nashville's got the puck in the corner. Scooped up along the wall by Lheureux. The Blues have the puck now. Here they come. Takes it from the right side. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Steps in front of the shot. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Stops him cold. And great hustle to come up with the puck. Through center along the wing. Throws it in. The Predators gain possession. Passes the puck over to Barron. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Neighbors moves it into the attacking end. Good heads-up play to bat it down on the ice. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Tries to the crease. Fantastic save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Nashville's got the lead in shots. Nevertheless, they still trail here in the first. Won the draw inside his own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Predators have it now. Handles it along the blue line. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Nashville's got the puck. Forsberg's moving the puck through his own zone. Intercepted at center by Buchnevich. Nice poke check. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. St. Louis has it near the wall. Shot! Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis has dominated to this point. They lead at 3-0. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Grabbed along the boards by Yossi. Feeds it to Marchessault. Player to get off the ice.
Yossi's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Quick pass to O'Reilly. Takes it away with ease. St. Louis plays it along the boards. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Comes up with the stop. Taken by Shea. And now it's over to Lheureux. Shot! That's gloved by Binnington. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Predators have had plenty of looks here to start this one, but they still trail in the first. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Misses wide. The Predators gain control of the puck. Comes up with a big stop. Quick feed to Wilsby. Gives them nothing in front. St. Louis has possession of it now. From behind the net. The Predators have it behind the net. Wide of the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Feeds it over to Jost. Here's a short pass to Wood. The Predators played along the boards. Grabs the puck. Moves it to Berggren. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Picked up along the wall by Evangelista. Moves it quickly over to Wood. Handles the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick pass to Kessel. Unable to reach that one. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Quick shot! Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Blues have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Off the draw, they take possession. Moves it over to Kamel. Moves the puck to Schaefer. Cuts to the paint. How did he stop that one?
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Quick feed to Fowler. Moves the puck across to Sundqvist. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Scrum ensues along the boards. Slides the pass over to Stamkos. Nashville's looking to break out. Stamkos has the puck against the half wall. Long jam in front, that's broken up. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Koru. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Saros has it and freezes the play. In the final moments of this period, 3-0 is the score. The Blues win it. And he takes the feed. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
We got a stoppage and playing almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic, as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
St. Louis takes possession off the faceoff. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And he takes the pass. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Binnington. St. Louis has the puck.
Thomas is not a popular player in this building right now after injuring their player, and the crowd is going to let him know it every time he touches the puck.
They fight for it along the boards. Taken along the wall by Barron. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Nashville's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. The Blues win the draw. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Sends it into the offense. offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides the puck down low. And that's a great heads-up play by Jost.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
And now he passes it to Kyrou. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Look out. Stopped by the goaltender. Stretch pass. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Looks to make a play over to Kyrou. Fires it. Glove save made by Saros.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Takes it in front. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Angles it over to Svechkov. Moves by the check. Scores! And my, oh my, well, things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Predators are down a pair. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Drouin. Feeds it over. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Broberg. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Blues are in transition. Here they come on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that one's turned away. Tries to feed it over to Broberg. The Predators gain control of it. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Can't clear the puck, but they still have it. And now he angles it across to Lheureux. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Nashville's generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. Halla's won the draw and they're on the attack. Denies the chance by blocking it. Here's a shot. Boots it away. Wow! Slides the puck over. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Denies it in front.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. St. Louis has the puck here off the faceoff. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nashville's ready to go on the attack. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a short pass to Kessel. And now it's to Holloway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck dies with the trapper save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Solid check to slow him down. The Predators break out of their own end with one last chance. Scoops up the puck here. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Jost. Passes it to Wilsby. Shot, and one last save. The Predators have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
Yossi's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Picked up along the wall by Shea. From the right side, takes the pass. Moves it to Stamkos. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Binnington's going to have to hang on to this and get a whistle.
But yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there. And I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Nashville's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot and makes the save.
Binnington's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. Has been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. The Blues have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Buchnevich's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he makes a save there. Slides the puck over to Broberg. Carries it in. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Hyru's got to keep the game simple, James. He's been way too nifty with the puck and he's lost it a ton of times. And this is frustrating for his line mates, his team, and his coach.
Works it across to Forsberg. Fires it on net, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Sends it in front, and that goes off a stick and off target. The Blues have it now. Great pressure to force the turnover by Forsberg.
The Predators have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Slides it back to the blue line. The Predators have it from their own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Fowler. Moves it quickly over to Berggren. The Predators have it against the wall. Quick cross-ice pass to Suter. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Barron. Nashville's on the attack. Shot! And he makes the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Dumps the puck in. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Thunderous collision along the boards. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Kessel's got the puck along the wing. The Predators look to start the transition game. Picked up along the boards by Barron. Gaining momentum along the wing. Dumps it in. Takes the puck along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. And he gets his glove out to stop the pinball shot. Thomas plays it now. And he passes it up ahead to Drouin. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Predators have had more scoring opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. O'Reilly's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Good hit to knock the puck loose. Saros has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Louis has a 3-1 lead, and their fans who made it down for this one are loving it. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then the whiff on it, and the whiff happens because it snaps in half.
Slides it diagonally to Purvix. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pass back to the point. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Makes another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Thomas wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. With the stop. And he takes the feed. Hammers it from the point. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Jost's got it in the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Purvix. And that's intercepted by Parayko. Broken up at center by Hulla. On the attack along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Puts it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Slides the puck down low. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. And that's intercepted by Broberg. Receives the pass. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, St. Louis is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. Halla's won the faceoff. Takes the feed. From the left side, they gain the zone. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick pass to Neighbors. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Drives to the sweet spot. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Predators have it behind the cage. Slides it on over to Marchessault. Quick feed to Hulla. Routine glove stop by Binnington. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Nashville's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Blues take it across the blue line. Moves it to Wilsby. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. The Predators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Angles it over to O'Reilly. Shots the puck away. Loses the coverage there. Here they come on the rush. Puts it on net. Oh, solid save by Saros.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Can't pull the trigger. Feeds it on over to Kyrou. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. The official set to drop the puck. The Predators win the faceoff at center. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Svechkov's won the faceoff deep inside the offensive zone. Stop. Scores! So that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the hattie. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Nashville's on the board, and suddenly we've got a different-looking hockey game.
You can feel the momentum shifting, and there's so many games within a game, James, and this is one right here as they get within striking distance in the second period. A lot of runway here. Been Bright playing a lot of shots on net, and they get one to draw.
Nice dish from the left wing. Shot! And that was stopped. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Predators need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. The Blues win that offensive zone faceoff. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Saros. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. The Predators gain possession in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Schaefer. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Predators gain possession along the wall. The Blues will play it in their own end. Handles the pass from the right wing. Works it across to Holloway. Turned aside with the glove by Saros.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Here he is, shot right in front. Moves it to Jost. Gaining momentum up along the side. Taken along the wall by Shea. And there's the save. Slides it diagonally to Thomas. Denies him again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a short pass to Broberg. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop by Saros. Barron's taking it from his own end. And that's poked away. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Holloway. Broken up in the neutral zone by Stamkos. Quick shot! Oh, keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Buchnevich is moving the puck through his own zone. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Tosses it on to Wood. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Nashville's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Mailloux. Oh, look at this chance. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Quick feed down low. And they come up with possession off that battle. And that's intercepted in the defensive end.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
The Blues looking against the half wall. Oh, comes up with a stop. Puck grab by O'Reilly. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick pass to Svechkov. Oh, what a save in front. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. The Blues carry it along the wall. And he takes a shot. Makes the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. More than half the frame has been played here. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Nashville's taken possession in their own end. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Kessel. Takes the feed. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Fires it. And kept that one out of the net. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. And he sends it across to Suter. Looking to make something happen at center. Here's a shot. Stones up with the blocker.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Nashville's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. St. Louis wins the draw and makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And now it's grabbed by Jost. Dishes it to Evangelista. Sends it over to Wood. Shot! Denies him on the play. Sends the pass in front. Picked off in front. Grabbed along the boards by Parayko. They've got numbers. Back to the point it goes. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Willsby stick handling in his own zone. Takes a shot. And that one's denied. Quick pass across to Holloway. St. Louis is across the blue line. Picked up along the wall by Fairbrother. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Down the right side and into the zone. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Shot! Takes the pass. And now he moves it to Holloway. Back at the point, they set it up. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. Takes the puck behind the net. Dishes it off. And he says no. Puck picked up by Barron. And now it's over to Marchessault. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick feed to Thomas. Sends the pass over. Moves it around along the half wall. The Predators have it from their own end. Nashville's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Fires it on net. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Big time stop there. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Nashville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Predators played along the wing. Picked off by Broberg. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Haula. The Blues in transition at center. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Moves into the slot. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Denies him with a save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Well past the midway mark of this period, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Blues take possession off the face-off. Slides the puck across to Toropchenko. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. And with possession in their own zone. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Saros. Nashville's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. The Predators come up with the defensive zone draw. Moves it to O'Reilly. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Predators win the draw. The Blues look to start the transition game. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puts it on net, and he's got the answer for that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And the puck's booted away. Grabs control of it at the point. Slides it across. Big time blocker stopped by Binnington. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Blues are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Buchnevich has gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Predators ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance behind the net. Gets in front of it. Taken by Kyrou. Here's a chance. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
St. Louis extends the lead to 2 here late in the second. Oh, the timing of this goal, Cheryl, absolutely huge.
It's critical, isn't it? I mean, a one-goal game now becomes a two-goal game, so you got a little bit of a buffer there. But now it's all about sending a message off of the face-off, getting onto the puck quickly, and not allowing your opponent to get back in.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Buchnevich. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Stamkos. And that's broken up. Puck scooped up by Neighbors. Pass across to Buchnevich. And some good footwork to kick it away. Picked up along the boards by Kyrou. Came up with the save on that play. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to O'Reilly. Scores! It's a party in the Music City tonight.
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
The Predators will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Turns it over. Handles the pass. Stops the rocket of a shot. Nashville's moving it along the wing. Shot! Just enough to keep it out there. And he makes that save as well.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
Scoops up the puck now. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Drives to the paint. Shuts him down. Angles it over to Shea. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Trying to escape the pressure. Feeds the puck across to Holloway. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Binnington's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Puck exits the zone. From the wing, it's moved to center. Nashville's got the puck. Slides the cross-ice pass. Here they come up along the wing. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. There it is. He scores! All over the rebound, and he tucks it in.
Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted. Found themselves behind the 8-ball. But it's amazing, James. It's an old cliche, but the game is never over until it's over.
Nashville's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
Denies him. He got all of it. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him with the save. Late goings of this period. We are all tied up in this one. O'Reilly's won the draw here in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Slides it across to Stamkos. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Shuts him down. And he gets over 2-1.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Bushnevich has won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Glove save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Predators win it in the defensive zone. Gets the puck over to Lodero. Shot, and he gets in front of that rocket. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Quick shot! Turns it aside with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Predators start with the puck in their own end. O'Reilly's got it in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick pass to Kyrou. Gains the zone. Takes a shot. And he makes the save. Goaltender in front. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
St. Louis has possession of it now. Puck grab by Broberg. The Blues take it along the wall. Fires it. The blocker saved by Saros. Battling for it along the boards. Directs it on over to Wood. And now it's grabbed by Evangelista. And that's off the glove and will play on. 40 minutes down. For period number 3. Next.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Handles the puck. Passes it over. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. The Predators pick up steam and are on the attack. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quick feed to Shea. And he takes the feed. Drives to the crease. Decides to think about it. Tries to feed it over to Shea. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Pass in front. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. True competitors know what it takes to be hard on a puck, James, and this is a perfect example of hounding, being tenacious, and then getting the puck and doing something with it. So going from a defensive point to an offensive point and producing.
St. Louis is in the driver's seat now with the 1-goal lead here in this third period.
Oh, it's going to be a fight to the finish, isn't it, James? You can feel it. It's going to be tooth and nail. It is going to be a scratch right to the very end.
Here's a shot. Stopped with ease. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Works it across to Bushnevich. And he takes the pass. Way too much congestion blocks that. Takes that pass back to the point. Comes up with the stop.
O'Reilly's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Nashville's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Nashville's got it against the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. St. Louis plays it up the ice. Here's a shot. The easy glove save by Saros. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Saros has had a really effective night here, James. I mean, the stops have come in waves, right? And anytime you're under siege, you make the save, and then it can be quiet a little bit, and you got to come up with a timely one. I think he's been very effective. He's been dialed in, and you can certainly tell that his balance and positioning is on point.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 5-4 game. Holla's won it off the faceoff. Nashville's got it in their own zone. St. Louis has it in the open ice. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Shot! And that goes off course off a body. Slides the puck over. And now he angles it across to Forsberg. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Takes a shot. Handles that one. Tosses it to Forsberg. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Forsberg. And a great save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nashville's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. The Predators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And he loses control here. And the puck's kicked free. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Denies him. The Predators gain control of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Mayu. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Ritter. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! And he makes the save. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Pushes it across to Mayu. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Moves it to Stamkos. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Binnington's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blues are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Grabs the puck in the corner. Taken by Evangelista. Across the line. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Wood. Tremendous close save by Binnington. The Predators have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Sent into the offensive zone. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Jost. Nashville's caught him along the wall. Denies him on the slobber. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Kyrou's been trying to do too much himself tonight. You have to utilize your teammates if you want to be effective. He's lost the puck a ton trying to go one-on-one.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Takes the feed. Neighbors takes it into the offensive zone. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Holla's won the face-off. Angles it over to Forsberg. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Forsberg's got it in the corner. Fantastic save! The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Neighbors. Tries to get the puck to Broberg. Shot! And it comes up with the save! The Predators take it along the wall. Here's an odd man rush. Driving right to the front. Monster blocker stopped by Binnington. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Forsberg. Nashville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck grab by Suter. Puts it in deep. Takes the puck along the boards. To the front! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Predators gain the zone. Big save by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Wood. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Denied by the goaltender. Bumped off the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Takes control of the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. What a timely goal by the leadership on this team. I mean, you've got to find ways to get it done at the right time, and this is sending a very clear message by the leader of this group saying, we are here, we are ready, and we're back in this game.
Nashville's dropped the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet, they're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
Feeds it over! Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And now he tries to get it across to Lodeur. Into the corner of the attacking area. And it's kicked away. The Blues look to start the transition game. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Grabbed along the boards by Drouin. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Predators will play the puck from behind the net. From off the wall and onto his stick. Takes it to the net. Big time stop. Picked up along the wall by Stamkos. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Buchnevich. The Predators have it now. Quick pass to Barron. Quick shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Gets the puck in deep. The Predators gain possession along the wall. The Blues play it along the boards. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you've created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
The Blues, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Works it across to Mayu. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Scrum ensues along the boards. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes the feed. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Scooped up along the wall by Bayou. Nashville's got the puck. Rips it. Makes the save. Binnington's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Passes it over to Fowler. The Blues will play it in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Nashville's got it along the wall. Fires it! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Looks to get the puck over to Fowler. Through center along the wing. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. The Blues have it against the wall. Takes the pass. Gets in front of it for the block. Nashville's ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to O'Reilly. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. Moves it to Holloway. Here's a shot. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Moves the puck down low. Back to the blue line. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Predators have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Predators move to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. And now it's grabbed by Buchnevich. St. Louis on the attack. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, it's denied by Binnington. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Here they come on the attack. Great poke check on the reach. Here's a chance in front. Moves it quickly over to Kamel. Grabbed along the boards by Barron. That's gloved by Binnington. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Pushes it across to Berggren. The Blues carry it along the wall. Shot! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to read.
Stamkos. Just a simple save by Binnington. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Drouin. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. From his own end, he picks up the puck. On the attack along the boards. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Great pressure with the stick. From the point, they take control of it. Nashville's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Moves into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
The shot comes in the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Nashville's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
And that one's turned away. Slides it diagonally to Marchessault. Fires it on net. Can't get it to go. Cross-ice pass to Mailloux. Comes to the paint. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is the high IQ play. I mean, the passer just hits the tape with this stretch pass. I love it because it's a fast break. You catch the coverage off guard.
St. Louis has gone up by 2 here late in the third period, and the clock is now becoming an issue.
Yeah, and this is where, though, it can feel very slow when you've got the lead because you just want it to tick away, and you know that you've got to continue to play urgent. But habits come into it. They've been consistent all game. You're just going to have to ride their game plan out the rest of the way.
Here they come on the attack. Shot! Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
Oh, yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. The Predators find exactly what they were looking for, a goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks to deliver at the end of the game. And this is going to be a nail-biter, James, as you can feel the energy on both sides.
Nashville's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Evangelista. Here's the chance on the impact. And that one's stopped. Good stand-up hit on the play. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Sends it over to Kyrou. Dishes it off. Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. They got some momentum here with the stop. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Slides the puck to Kyrou. Quick pass across to Buchnevich. And he comes up with the stop there. And the puck's knocked loose. Here's a rocket of a shot. And he rings the post.
The Blues get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Angles it over to Kessel. From the right side and up the middle. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Too much congestion in front. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Skates to the crease. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. And the puck's booted away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Lemieux. Decima Jordan with that hit.
But this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
Slides it across. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Drouin's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Off the left wing and into center. Puts it on net, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Puck picked up by Broberg. Looking to set up offensively. Broken up by Barron. The Predators moving ahead. Taken by Perbix. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Holla. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a paddle on it.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Nashville's got possession at center. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Puck scooped up by Kessel. With possession along the wall. Neighbors explores his options behind the net. A chance! Puck grab by Holla. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! That's kicked away with the pad by Binnington. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Big time stop there.
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Made that stop. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Tucker's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
The Predators need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Off the draw, they take possession. Up along the wing. Shot! Comes up with the stop. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Here's a short pass to Mailloux. Slides it across to Thomas. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Stamkos has it in the defensive end. Passes it over. And that's blocked. Quick pass to Thomas. Quick shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Predators have it now. Quick feed to O'Reilly. That's gloved by Binnington. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Predators win the faceoff. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Battle along the boards. After this one, the Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Centering pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Shuts him down.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
A critical draw here. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Oh, what a clutch save! That's some good footwork to kick it away. Almost down. Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that? Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way. Momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Nashville's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. And now he moves it to Forsberg. Taken along the wall by Holla. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it to Thomas. Towards the gaping net. Misses. Nashville's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. 24 seconds to go. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Forsberg. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. A shot into the yawning cage. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Buchnevich has won the draw here in the neutral zone. And that'll do it from ringside here. The Blues were incredibly efficient in the shot department tonight here, Cheryl, and they come away with the win.
Yeah, you don't get much better than that in terms of scoring efficiency. They really chose their spots well. They looked to drive the paint, but most importantly, thought they really found the seams and the lanes well to be able to attack the net.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Kings take possession to get this one underway. Takes a shot and makes the routine save.
Well, after that bone-crushing hit, he is really laboring. You can tell that he was slow to get up, and now he's struggling to get to the bench.
And he makes the save on that play. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Kempe is pretty banged up right now, James. Just look at that last hit. I mean, he didn't look ready for it, and when he takes it, it's almost as if it catches him the wrong way, and he's really laboring as a result.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Along the half wall with the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Espero. Handles it along the blue line. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Grabbed along the boards by Doughty. Panarin slugging the puck. Los Angeles is in the offensive zone. Fires it! And that shot gets caught in traffic. From point-blank range! A rocker off the blocker!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Sends it over! Oh, and it stays out! He got a piece of that one! Great use of the stick to poke it away!
Kemper's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Tries to feed it over to Fiala. Boston's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. The Bruins take it along the wall. LA's looking to break out of their own end. Into the attacking end. And now it's grabbed by Kostelic. Works it across to Corrali. Great defensive play to break it up. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. A chance! Stopped by the goaltender.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Kostelic. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. Los Angeles has possession of it now. Carries it in. The Bruins have it now. Now over to Chanot. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Bruins come up with the defensive zone draw. Here's a short pass to Saka. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Finds some space in the corner. The Kings gain possession along the wall. Here they come. Los Angeles takes it across the line. Here's a shot, and he can't find it in.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses.
Minton's won the draw inside his own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Feeds the puck to Panarin. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Denies him. He got all of it. Boston's looking to break out. Los Angeles looks to attack. Denies him with the save. And a great save.
McAvoy is going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Big time stop there.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Handles the pass. Gains the zone from the right side. And the long-range shot goes off target. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Minton. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Kemper. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Clark. Steps into the offensive end. Thunderous collision along the wall.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Kiki's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Answers the call with a big save. Heads to the back of the net. Takes the puck behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Pasternak. Shuts him down. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Oh, what a collision. Puck scooped up against the wall. Puts it on net. Oh, big time save right there. And they'll skate it out of the zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Oh, what a pad save by Swayman.
Oh, James, he's still down after that huge hit. He's really struggling and laboring, and you just got to hope that he's okay.
And that goes off a player in front. Here's a shot.
Armia's going to have to find his footing after that last hit here, James. I think he was injured on the play. I mean, he took a massive hit, and he just seemed to take it the wrong way.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. Turcotte's won a big draw in their own end. Quick pass to Moore. The Kings played along the wing. Passes out front. He scores! What a play!
It's just a blistering one-timer shot from that high slot area that beats the goaltender here, James. But how does he get lost in coverage in that area?
Los Angeles has had an up and down opening few minutes, but they got the game's first goal, Cheryl.
Well, they did, and the game always switches hands within the game, right? It's one player, one team has the puck, the other goes the other way, but the momentum has switched here. They get the first goal of the game, they've got to find a way to keep it.
Taken along the wall by Arvidsson. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Turcotte. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Los Angeles wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Puck picked up by Dumoulin. Quick feed to Lowry. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. LA's up 1-0. Kopitar's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Boston's got it behind the net. And the puck's kicked free. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Slides the puck across to Panarin. Shot! And he comes up with it. Sends a pass over. Quick pass across to Corrali. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Kings win it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
They score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Bruins win the faceoff. Moves it over to Kiki. And he loses control of the puck. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Pass to Kiki. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Feed to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Angles it over to Kiki. Slides it back to the blue line. Kicks it away from the crease. Makes another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves. Lindholm stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
Grabbed along the boards by Kepik. Big time save by Swayman. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Puts it on net. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Here's a chance. And makes the save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Los Angeles leads it 2-0. The Bruins win the draw. Feeds the puck over to Aspero. And he takes the feed. Takes the feed at the back end. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. LaFerriere's picking up steam. Feeds it over. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And that's a great hits-up play by Aspero. Moves it to the offensive zone. Shot! Denies him on the play.
Kemper's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Boston's won the draw. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Picked up along the wall by Minton. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. Moves it to LaFerriere. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it quickly over to Kuzmenko. And a great save! Directed over to Zadora. Here's a short pass to Husnutinov. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Shot! And he's able to handle that one. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Boston's in transition. Odd man rush. Oh, and here's the pass. Well save made by Kemper.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Here in the back half of this period, 2-0 is the score. Lund's quick stick off the draw wins possession. LA's moving it along the wing. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Helene is setting up against the wall. Dishes it off. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. LA's got it, and they're on the attack. The Bruins have it from their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. LA's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lawton. Oh, wow. Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Lindholm's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Feeds the puck to Panarin. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Quick shot! And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Dished on over to Kempe. Taken by Panarin. And the puck banks off the glove. And it's kicked away. No quarters given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Pasternak's got it in the defensive end. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Picked up along the boards by Kempe. The Kings looking against the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Doughty. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken along the wall by Espero. Here's a shot. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Moves the puck. LA's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, he gets some lumber on that. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Oh, there's one more.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him. Armia's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. He just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah. Don't
like seeing that at all. Here's a chance! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. LA still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Byfield's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. His reflexes on display tonight. Passes over to Husnutinov. Across the line. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Byfield's got it along the boards. Fires it, and that doesn't reach the net. Big time hit, that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Gets it over to Anderson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Bruins gain possession. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Quick pass to Panarin. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Quick feed to Anderson. The Kings will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Kings are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Boston's got it against the boards. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. LA's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Boston's gained possession along the boards. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Los Angeles wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Denied that one. Pass back to the point. Oh, turns it aside once again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Thunder is hitting the wall. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Los Angeles continues to lead here late in this first period. They have been very busy in the offensive zone. Clark's taking it from his own end. Shot! Stops him cold! Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And it's picked up by the defense. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Kicks someone away to keep it from going in. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Los Angeles has it behind the cage. Turns away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Kemper's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Bruins take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Works it across to Kempe. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Moves it to Kostelic. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kempe. From the open ice, they gain the line. Battling for it along the boards. LA's got a hold of it along the wall. Turns that one away. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. LA's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Stars! And they're cooking now!
The powerful back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. This is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
Los Angeles probably doesn't want this opening period to end based on how they've lit the lamp multiple times already. The Bruins take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Puck scooped up by Saka. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Scooped up along the wall by Kopitar. Puck grab by Dumoulin. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he did not expect that one, and he is paying for it.
He is paying for it, and he's got to wear it. He's got to own it there, James. If you play with your head down in this league, you are going to get rocked, and rocked he got.
Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Los Angeles gains the zone and on the attack. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
Fiala's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Lets it fly with the stop.
Kemper's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Answered the call there.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. Scrum ensues along the boards. Espero's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Gains the zone through the middle. The Kings have the puck now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Byfield. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Lindholm. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. LA's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Los Angeles has taken a shoot-first mentality here to start this one, and it seems to be working big time. Moves it quickly over to Edmondson. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. That goes off a twig. The Kings will play it in their own end. Dumps it in. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Slides it across. Lays out to block the shot. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Nice zone entry from the middle. Fires it on net. Absolutely no fear. And that's deflected off someone in front. Handles the puck. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Shot! And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Denied by the goaltender. And there's the whistle icing the call. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. LA's got the win off that draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Second period underway. It has been a one-sided affair so far. Great reach with the poke check by Geekie. And he takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Geekie. And he puts that one aside with ease. Battle along the boards. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Big time stop there.
Swayman's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, there's some body contact. Taken along the wall. There's a collision. From behind the net. Passes to Kempe. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. A fascinating face-off coming up here after the icing. There's some tired defenders that are out there, Cheryl.
Well, everyone's tired, right? They couldn't get off. They couldn't get the change. So now it's about their opponent capitalizing in the offensive zone, and it starts right at the dot. You want to make sure you can maintain that pressure and really keep them on their heels.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Passes it over. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides into LaFerriere. LA's got it along the wall. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
The Bruins carry it along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Across the line from center. Here's a chance, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Jeannot's got it in the offensive end. LA's got the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Denied by the goaltender. And now it's grabbed by Pasternak. Shot! And that's broken up. Handles the puck at the point. Turned aside with the glove by Kemper. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. Edmondson's moving the puck through his own zone. Boston's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Bruins have it now. The Kings have it now. Boston's got possession at center. Moves it around along the half wall. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. LA's got the puck in their own end. Moves it on over to Fiala. They go on the attack through center. LA's got the puck against the half wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Lawton. Look at this. Feeds it over. Tremendous stop by Swayman. The Kings have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. LA's won the draw and they'll go to work. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Swayman. The Bruins take it across the line. Puck picked up by Geekie. Made the save on the play. Taken by Kopitar. Here's a short pass to Kempe. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
And he comes up big again.
Kemper's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Gains the zone through center. And he makes the save.
Kemper's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And now he tries to get it across to Kuzmenko. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Grabbed along the boards by Espero. Right side sent up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Kings have it from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Dumoulin. LA's on the attack. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Lindholm. Passes on over to Kostelic. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Puck scooped up by Clark. Dishes it to Kuzmenko. He grabs the puck here at the point. Coughs it up on the play. Puck grab by Kuzmenko. And he sidesteps the check there. Made the stop on the play. The Bruins have it against the wall. And that's knocked away. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And some textbook body contact there. Nice feed from the left side up the middle.
Turcotte's been buzzing out there, James, tonight, and he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times to pad the stats.
Slides the puck ahead to Chanot. The Kings gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. LA's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Minton's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Chanot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Tries to get it over to Panarin. LA's through center and now in the offensive end. Quick shot. Tremendous stuff by Swayman.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Los Angeles has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. The Kings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Kings have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Moves it to Clark. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. And that's blocked away. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period left to play. The Kings are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Lindholm's won the faceoff. Slides the puck across to Kiki. Takes a shot. Great save by Kemper. And he gets over to a wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. And there's another great save. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Lindholm's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. With the stop. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. The Bruins win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to Panarin. Big stop right there. Geeky stick handling in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Pasternak. Dishes it off. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Fires it. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Slides the puck over. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
The Kings have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Zach has won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Middlestat. LA's got control of the puck. And he takes the feed. And he scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Well, these are what we call tenacious goals, and you have to have a certain mentality to want to get to the dirty areas on the ice. You know that his coach will like this one as he fights for that rebound and buries it.
Los Angeles has continued to find the back of the net all night here, and we're only in the second period, Cheryl.
They've been fantastic, James. I mean, they've been electric all night long, really potent offensively. They're going to have to keep their heads up, though. You've got an opponent that's frustrated and looking to hit.
And he had the answer on that play. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Moves it quickly over to Byfield. Good save. The Bruins take over on possession. Up the neutral zone now. Here's a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Boston's gained possession. Here's a short pass to Zaka. Tries to get it to the Ferrier. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Looks to pass it to Zaka. Here they are on the attack. Sends the puck across. The Kings gain possession. Los Angeles moves it quickly along the wing. Quick pass to Edmondson. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Kings played along the boards. That's blocked. Puck picked up by Lawton. He got all of that hit on the play. Takes the feed from off the boards. To the front. Blocked away. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Inching closer to the midway mark. Shuts him down. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick pass across to Husnudinov. Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Kemper. Oh, look at that.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Shot. Oh, waffle boards it to keep it out. And sends it just out of reach. Slides it across. And a great save. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and this finds its way through.
Los Angeles has continued to widen the gap here in period number 2.
Yeah, continuing to widen the lead, and when you play with this type of lead, you can look a little bit different, in particular on the offensive zone. You can try different things, but one thing has to stay consistent, the way you attack the net.
And that one's turned away. Scooped up along the wall by Kopitar. And he's ridden off the puck. Kiki's got it into offensive territory. Denied by Kemper. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the offensive end now. Quick feed to Panarin. What a steal in his own end. Lorai's lugging the puck. Slides it over to Lindholm. Broken up at center by Anderson. LA's moving it up the ice. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. With possession along the wall. Taken by Geekie. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Moves it to Lindholm. Puck scooped up by Pasternak. Oh, he makes another save!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back. Kemper's bailed his team out throughout this entire game, and sometimes that's going to happen here, James. It's quantity and it's quality right now. His team has to find a way to push to the perimeter, give him an opportunity to see the puck, and most importantly, find a way to get some energy engaged in this game. They got to get going north and try and generate some offense.
Here in the back half of this period, 5-zip is where we sit. This thing has been a one-sided contest. LA's grabbed a hold of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to LaFerriere. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Corrali's won it off the face-off. Here's a short pass to Aspero. Boston's looking to break out. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Boston's won the draw in the neutral zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Fires it on net. Slapped away by the blocker. Quick pass to Byfield. And he gives it over to Kuzmenko. The Kings are on the attack. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And the puck's booted away. And now it's grabbed by Aspero. Puts it on net. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. LA's got the puck. Hellenius has it in the defensive end. The Bruins have it now. Angles it over to Arvidsson. Inside his own end, moves the puck.
Hellenius stick him close, and that's so frustrating, but he grabs another, and he gets back engaging in the play.
Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the board by Moore. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Turcotte's exploring options with the puck. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Zappa. Back to the point it goes. Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the frame has been played here. A quick look at the scoreboard. It's too much to not enough. 5-zip. Moves it to Kempe. Receives the pass. Picks off the pass. Slides the puck to Minton. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Boston's got possession at center. Here's a chance. And that goes off a body. Gives it right back. Puck grabbed by Doughty. Gaining momentum up along the side. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Turned aside with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Lindholm's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Shot deflected in front, and he makes the save on that play. Tries to feed it over to LaFerriere. Into the attacking end. Feeds the puck over. Takes the feed. Back at the point, they set it up. Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Boston's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution, though, James, and you have to play physical.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Past the midway mark in this period. Boston's picked themselves up off the canvas, but they still fight an uphill battle here. Los Angeles wins the draw. Puck moved over to Fiala. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Denies him with a save. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Oh, and a nice goal. What a hit on the play.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge, and it was so big that it broke a pane of glass here, so a little bit of a stoppage for everyone to collect themselves while they fix it.
Boston's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Getting into the later stages of this period, well, one team sure came to play tonight. We've got a 5-1 game. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Denies him, he got all of it. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. LA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves the puck over to Ceci. Quick pass to Fiala. Oh, huge hit against the wall. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Well, that's just an incredible move to get the goaltender to bite in. He doesn't even have to raise this puck, James. He can just slide it right by into the open net.
The Kings are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Takes it across the blue line. Shot and makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Boston's trailing here late in the second period despite being the more active team offensively. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a solid save on the play there.
Kemper's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Here we go, one-man rush. Quick shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. Gains the zone on the left wing. Works it across to McAvoy. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Kempe. Los Angeles has the puck. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot, and he makes a save there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. LA's won the face-off. Blocker save. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Fires it, and that shot dies in traffic. Quick pass to Clark. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quick feed to Byfield. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. The Bruins will play it through the neutral zone. Los Angeles takes possession of the puck. Kuzmenko's carrying it ahead. Passes it over. Denied by the puck stopper. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Boston's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. Los Angeles wins the draw. And that goes off a player. Into the offensive end right up the middle. And the puck skips away after that move.
Pasternak's trying to do way too much tonight, and this can be frustrating not only for him, but his line mates as well, trying to do everything himself and play one-on-one. You want to use your line mates if you want to be effective.
Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play. And some good footwork to kick it away. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Kings take possession here inside the offensive zone. Stops him cold. Puck picked up by Corrali. Feeds it to Kostelic. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides. The Bruins win the draw. Moves it to McAvoy. Stops the rocket of a shot. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. They win the draw and go on the attack. Fires away! The Kings gain control of the puck. There's a hit on the play. Slides it diagonally to Hellenius. There's a shot! Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one!
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Feeds it over.
Swayman's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
The Bruins have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. From the left side, takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Husnutinov. Taken by Doughty. Puck sent over to Kempe. They've got numbers here. Blocked in traffic. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Minton.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Shot! And the save! LA's got the puck along the boards. Turcotte's gaining momentum. Puck dumped in. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Turns it away.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Los Angeles will go to work here in the offensive end. Takes a shot. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
And take a look at our scoreboard as we acknowledge tonight's special groups in attendance.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods. We get
and make sure you have good positioning.
knocked away. Puck scooped up by McAvoy. LA's got the puck. A chance to get it out. The Bruins have it in the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Take a look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, it stays out. We got a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
To his teammate. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Kings played along the wing. Here's a chance. Scores! And they win it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Boston's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net, and he's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
The Kings are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And he serves it across to Saka. Now he slides it up to Arvidsson. Fires it on net. Turns it aside. Middlestats working it around in the corner. And he fights off another save. The Bruins have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Arvidsson's taking the puck behind the net. Kemper's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs onto the puck.
Well, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
Takes a shot. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
Oh, you know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
And that's blocked in traffic. Angles it over to Doughty. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Scooped up along the wall by Byfield. Boston's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Arvidsson. Fiala's got it across the line. Simple stop by Korpisalo. Battling for it along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Shuts him down. Boston's got it in their own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Middlestat. And now it's grabbed by Leroy. Oh, wide of the net. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Picked up along the wall by Fiala. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Lindholm's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Kemper's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Boston's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Minton's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. In all alone on the breakaway. That's turned away with the pad by Korpisalo. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. won the draw. Fires it. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Los Angeles wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot, and they score!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
The Bruins are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Too many bodies in the way. Passes the puck over to Chanot. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Dishes it off. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Levels him with the hit. Puts it on net. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Puck grabbed by Panarin. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Boston's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Quick pass to Pasternak. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Tries to feed it over to Lindholm. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Launches it from the point. Picked up along the boards by Lindholm. And he makes a stop with the glove. Does it again with the stop. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And now he moves it to Pasternak. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Taken along the wall by Turcotte. Fires it into the offensive zone. Feeds it over to Zacha. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Pasternak. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle. The Bruins' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third despite several scoring chances. Byfield's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Byfield's got it against the boards. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. The Bruins gain control of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. From the sharp angle, here's the shot. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Los Angeles has taken possession off the draw on their own end. The Kings are across the line and into the offensive end. Works it across to Anderson. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes it into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. LA's gained possession along the boards. The Kings grab possession with the puck. Battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. LA's got a hold of the puck now. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Kemper.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Swing and a miss. Takes the pass. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Here's a chance. There's another stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Bruins have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. Los Angeles has the puck in their own end. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Pinned up along the boards. Puck picked up by Minton. Skates to the crease. Oh, it wasn't clean, but it did enough. The Bruins have it now. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. On the attack along the boards. Boston's got it in their own zone. Taken by Huznutinov. Grabs control of it at the point. Turned aside with that glove by Kemper.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Lindholm's won the draw. Slides it across. Big save by the goaltender. Puck battle along the boards. From behind the net. With the stop. Los Angeles has it behind their own net. Up along the wing. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Korpisalo's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. LA's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Stop that one. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot, and there's the save.
Kemper's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Stopped with ease. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a chance. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. And makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Espero. Through center. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. And the puck leaves the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Panarin. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Denied by Kemper. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Bruins still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The officials are in position and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Byfield's won it off the face-off. Moves it to Kuzmenko. Moves it over to Byfield. Quick shot! What a stop right there! Picked up along the wall by Byfield. And does it again!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Sends the pass over. Oh, what a save in front!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Kings take it along the wing. Takes a shot. The blocker saved by Korpisalo. The Ferriers going to play into the corner. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And that's kicked out from the scrum. The Bruins move it in. Fires it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Back to the blue line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. They go on the attack through center. Here's a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Big save.
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
The Bruins have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. LA's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Misses over the net. Quick feed down low. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Lawton's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Moves the puck to Husnudinov. Here's a shot. Blocked in front. Los Angeles has it. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Geekie. Goes right to the crease. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Kings gain the zone. Passes it over. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. And now it's over to Chanot. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Moves the puck across to Chanot. Loses the coverage there. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Kemper's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes control of the puck. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Tries to the crease. And that goes off course off a body. And he takes the dish. Here's a feed in front. And that's blocked in front. Picked up along the boards by Chanot. Takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kempe. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. The Kings take it along the wall. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Fires it on net. There's a save by Kemper. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Panarin. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Panarin's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. sometimes simple is the best way to go.
He was locked in there. Quick pass to Panarin. And that's just out of reach. Boston's got possession at center. Panarin's got it in the defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Boston's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Minkin's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Hammers the shot! Denies him! Takes the feed at the point. And that puck leaves the zone. Taken along the wall by Zadorov. Sends a pass over. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Good check, frees the puck up. Grabs it in his own end. Moves around along the half wall. Puts it on net. Just slide to the net. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. And that one's stopped. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Kings slide it through center. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. Forces the turnover. LA's got possession here in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Clark. Angles it over to Fiala. What a steal in his own end.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes a safe play is the best one.
Into the offensive zone.
Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Boston's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances, but can't finish. And that's blocked from someone in front. The Bruins will play the puck from behind the net. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Good stand-up hit. LA's ready to go on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Doughty. Great save from in tight.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Boston's won the draw. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Quick feed to Anderson. The Bruins have the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Kings will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Shot on a big-time save on a big-time shot. Drives to the paint. Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. With the blast! Denies him on the slapper! Moves it to Moore. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Turcotte. Fantastic save! The Bruins have it against the wall. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Boston's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. The Bruins win the faceoff at center. Slides the pass over to McAvoy. Shakes himself free. And he shuts the door on that.
Kemper's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Kings have it now. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Feeds it over. Just enough to keep it out there.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Bruins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Moves it quickly over to Kempe. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a chance! Back-to-back saves there! Poked away by Espero. Toss to the paint. Blocked in traffic. Boston's got him along the wall. Dishes it off. And that counters off a stick. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. The Kings have it behind the cage. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Lowry. Dumoulin's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Korpisalo's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Boston's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Bruins win the draw here in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Zaka. Boston's got him along the wall. Works it across to Lindholm. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kopitar.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Panarin. Big-time stop there.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Lindholm's won the draw inside his own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Los Angeles gains control of the puck. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Quick shot! Just gets enough to keep it out. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. The Kings may not have won the possession game, but you know what? Overall, they get the W.
Well, they found their opportunities in the game, and they made them pay, James. That's what it's all about. You just got to look at the scoreboard, not how much time you had the puck on your stick.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.